Yeah. Okay, now we're ready. Alright, so get ready on time. 3, 2, 1, start. Goody. That feel when you forget to turn off the subtitles. I mean, I haven't confirmed it, but I do have a theory that, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, just slightly, to load by having that enabled. Oh. Yo, Resun, what is going on? Long time no see. Welcome to the stream. How you going today? Purple as well. I hate cycling through text in this game. It's always so unpredictable. This is the one thing I really like about the text in Broken Bond, just the fact that you can just spam it and cycle through it, as opposed to this game, because this game kind of treats it where it's like it's loading the text in, and yeah, sure, if you like press X or A, it does speed up the text. That's the whole point of spamming it, aside from cycling through. But even then, it just looks like it's lagging, you know. So yeah, that's up to a good start. And I'm not sure if that's just the way they programmed it to kind of look a bit meh with the frame rate. So even though I have lag, even though I have replayed this recently to get all the soundtrack together, you know, I still haven't really gone like full practice mode on this. You know, glitch hunting, you know, that's one thing, but you know, like a practice run, that's another. You're gonna see me do that a lot this run, I think, because I mean that is something that I have been experimenting a lot with, opening the inventory menu as I'm about to approach something that triggers the next part of the game, and that is actually something that did lead to actual skips, so it's pretty cool. And now that I think about it, I know of at least 2 times where it can be of use and skip stuff, but I can only remember exactly where to use it only once right now, which is a bit... What the heck? Jump, Naruto. But at the same time, come on, first run since what, 2019? I think it was 3 years ago. I just hope I remember all the, like, you know, good strategies and, you know, routes to take, because I still haven't gotten a world record with all the really good and new strats, so, yeah, bear with me. Ooh, that's a thought. What if I brought up the inventory menu when I speak to Iruka? Because, yeah, that text loads into a cutscene. So, if I bring up the menu, eat ramen... Oh, but I don't have ramen, do I? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, damn, what a shame, because if I did, that actually... I think that could actually skip. Unlike all the other times. Because I think that's it. I think that's the trick. If there's something attached to the text, if the text and cycling through it leads to something, be it an in-game cutscene or an anime cutscene, I think it, you know, yeah, if you eat ramen and interrupt that conversation, it kind of skips past it. It does trigger the next part of the game. That was pretty good, considering the amount of times I butchered that. See if I can try to remember the coin routes, because I messed this up on my playthrough when I was getting the music. Go figure. Nice. Yeah, I'll actually purchase some balls. Actually go for the maximum amount, just in case. I mean, really, I only really need 2, I think. And even then, I'm only really going to use 1. Still, might be worth it. Actually, that's a thought. Because I just noticed now. Yeah, I've got like the voices, you know, mute, so can't hear anything different for the most part. I'm just trying to think. Would it, you know, having this DLC on, would it actually shorten the amount of like, you know, dialogue boxes that you have to cycle through? Because I feel like it actually, you know, well, you know, say that. It's not like that's different language. But maybe with the audio being different, maybe that could potentially have an effect on how it's, you know, skipped through or what. The speed of it. I don't know. Just thinking out loud at this point. Yeah. Ooh, I thought I was going to cling on to that. That was close. Yeah, see, like even the anime cutscenes are, you know, I don't know. Oh boy. That's really frustrating because I bloody. If you hold down when the mission update ends, you do turn around. But I didn't even do that and I still turned around. Oh. I mean, it's not a terrible start so far, but at the same time, it's not impressive. But still, I mean, I do feel like I'm going not too bad for a, you know, like comeback run. Why'd you do that? Better not affect my time, I swear to God. And again, this is going to be a record. Because I really do view this as like a practice run so far. Because, I mean, I've got, you know, this. If we put, you know, an hour or two onto this, yeah, I should be able to get one more run done after that, attempted. And I don't really want to do any, you know, resets, because you know, game's kind of big enough as is. I mean, it's not like I'm going for 100%, you know, story mode is long enough as is. And I mean, that's like the one main category where I've got like the most improvement to do. Now, I forget if going the right route as fast. I'm pretty sure now, whatever. Just I had an epiphany when doing the playthrough when I was getting the music. After speaking to Sasuke, the route I take to get to the forest makes me wonder why I don't just do this route that I'm taking right now, but in reverse. Because I mean, really, I compared a lot of clips with the route I'm taking right now. So for this to be the fastest, why not just reverse that, and then branch back to where I normally would. I mean, one thing's for sure, I certainly do need to put more comparisons together. But I want to have, most video projects out the way when that time comes, when I really look more into getting back into speedruns for this, or anything for that matter. But I'm actually going to take this route, just in the rare case that this actually is faster. So I don't know, call this an experimental run if you want. But this is kind of sort of where things get a bit slower, because it's like going back up here to come back on track. So that's the only thing I'm a bit iffy about so far. But again, it's experimental. I think I'll go normal routes though when I come back and do another run. And hopefully that time I'll remember to turn off the subs. Also, I think I just figured out why they even turned on them in the first place, because I always had them off. I think when you switch on the Japanese audio, I think it just sets the subtitles on by default, which makes a lot of sense, and it's actually a big brain on the developer's part. Hey, no lag spike. Huh. How about that? Now, I forget if you can actually get any time saves here if you speak to someone or what. Because I know you can move in the next screen. Probably all battles were that simple. can't believe I got caught by that. Wow, still lags. So does this give mission update then the doors, gates are opening? Yeah, mission update then gates, okay, okay. So I was thinking maybe, yeah, doing it there would skip it and then that would, yeah. But no, I don't think it would have done anything. Oh jeez, that was terrible, oh my god. Ugh, disgusting. Oddly enough, I actually got the inventory menu to work as I triggered a bandit, and I was hoping for anything, but it literally did nothing. You see the animation, but doesn't trigger the menu at all. Doesn't do anything in gameplay or even the loading screen, which is a real shame, but yeah, well. Try to get it there, but oh well. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Can we do it? Please get it. Yes! And just like that, we skipped all the dialogue. Not much, but still a time save. And even bonus, we got the fucking bloody, what's it called? We didn't get the inventory screen to appear, which is even bonus because that does save a bit of time because of a bit of a lag that occurs. You know, the amount of time save that we just got was probably wasted with the amount of times he was blocking just then, which is a real bummer, but you know, that's speedrunning. Ah, cool, I got the turnaround. Let's go. And oddly enough, I didn't really see or get any kind of noticeable changes to the gameplay, which is kind of a shame because you can speed up some of your, not just killer combos, but even your normal moves to get to killer combos, so it's kind of hurting to see that, but I didn't pick up on anything. I think it was the most entertaining thing to see others speedrunning this game. Just to see what they did, what they followed from my runs. Or even what they didn't, you know, like for instance that warper thing that kind of warps you back to your apartment. That's you know, you would think for sure that is faster, you know, it teleports you right back to the village. How could that be slower? But when you take into account the fact that it, you know, by using that, yes, it is faster by getting you back to the village, but by also doing that, you're also respawning the bandits you've already fought. It is for that reason technically faster to do it without the warper. At least for that part for this part of the game. I feel like I could find an alternative route, or you know, something, a strategy. Yeah, a route to get me outside the village faster, but yeah, you know, if I had Catra concentration on, you know, I'd do it. I could do it, but you know, I don't. And to get to those building levels with my double jumps at the moment requires certain buildings to get to, and you know, that takes time to get to. So yeah, right now it is what it is. See, like right there, I would have had to fight another bandit if I used the warper. So it'd be nice to skip. but unfortunately it doesn't do much of anything if you try to bring up inventory here. See if I can get this a bit faster. Alright, let's see if I can get the talk skip. Yes, let's go. Yeah, didn't get the turnaround there. Oh well. No matter. Main thing is I skipped the dialogue. But will I get Bandit here? Let us see. Bandit. Oof. All those time saves down the drain. I mean, I'm just tempted to just quit all runs when I get to this point. Just based on the premise that you can, you know, you can do the run without intercepting that bandit. I mean, yeah, sure, it's like, you know, what, 15 seconds or whatever, and you're done, but, you know, at the same time, if you don't go through with the bandit, if you don't get the bandit, you know, you essentially get the treasure by the time you finish, you know, the bandit battle had you done it. Let's see if I can pull this off here. That was pretty good. Please get this talk. Yes. That was pretty good. Come on. Don't want these time saves to be in vain. Jumpy the monkey. Oof. I almost made that mistake. Because again, I have to run through here. On my way to, yeah, Land of Waves. So yeah, you essentially skip 2 sets of bandits. So yeah, if it were just the one, okay, maybe you can take the warp. But the fact that it's, you know, 2 bandits, you know, So let's just pretend I hit the warp accidentally that time, and thus I have to deal with my bandit when, you know, on my way to Land of Waves instead of the RNG. Yeah. Don't have much detonating clay left. Ah, can't believe I didn't turn around. See, it makes it awkward when I try to double jump and turn at the same time. Alright. There's got to be a faster way to get to the end. The other end of the village. I don't know. Did I just butcher that? Yes, sir, I did. But I can save it by doing this. Oof. See, I was trying to get something here too, because I don't actually know if you can do something here or not. But if you can skip all of this, oof, what a time save that would be. Because I've been trying for a while to get some form of a time save to, skip that cutscene. Because there is a nifty amount of dialogue boxes that you have to cycle through. All the text. Yeah, it's Japanese over here. To Naruto? That's impossible. So I don't know how or why, but apparently in that little sequence there at the start, there is a different version of the Land of Waves music that plays compared to when you actually get there later on. And I'm not sure if it changes back to the first time we hear it, after this arc is complete. But I always found that an interesting detail, whether it was intentional or not. Oh, you snapper. At least trying to get me in that killer combo. Can I just end you, please? It's like in that weird spot, that weird limbo place where it's almost stressful. You know you're gonna get through eventually. It's just whether or not you are gonna get here. I feel like I'm taunting him for some reason. I think it's because I'm interrupting all of his big freaking leaps with just a single punch, not like a combo. That's pretty good considering. Because the amount of times I have actually KO'd on Zabuza or Kiba, even with the experience. Yeah, of course. Oh, yes, from, yeah, yes, why not? I forget the bloody route that I'm supposed to take for this. It's kind of embarrassing. And I'm still missing one. Okay, that's even more embarrassing. What the frick? Okay, yeah, no, this is bad. I literally did the exact same thing. I was going to mention it before. I did the exact same thing on my playthrough when I was getting the music. So I did the thing. I got the double jump that I always miss. It's like, oh cool, yeah, all right. Now what do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Exact same thing happened. I thought I knew what I was doing, but clearly not. So I think, yeah, when you land, when you make the jump, you don't go forward like I did this time and the last time. I think you actually go backward and you get the last one that I got now. I think that's what you do. Because you can still get that one that I went forward. Oh, I just fucked that up. I just know I fucked that up. And I can't pause to bloody cancel out of this too. Yeah, watch me be, turned around and, not facing anything. Look at that. Fucking useless. It's the worst part of the game without a doubt, because it just flat out soft locks you if you move. If you move! I don't think I've ever played a game where if you do something as basic as move, it soft locks the fucking game. God, is there going to be one jutsu sequence where I don't fuck it up? Oh. What the frick? God, that was atrocious. Always wanted to see what would happen if I get a jump as the tutorial pops up. If there's that much lag, it probably won't ever happen unless this gets PC for Series X. God, what's going on? Bruh. Oh, I can't believe you messed that one up. I got that so often in practice and even in the last playthrough, but... Why is the AI rigged? Look at this. Not even a single fucking hit. That is... oh my god. I've always tested this part of the game. Only this part of the game, mind you. Just because of how fucking stupid the AI decides to get ramped up. In the moment where you're supposed to be the one fucking ramped up with the, you know, rage and madness, all of it, you know? But just all of a sudden the AI just, you know, spikes 10,000, you know? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter what run. Because last playthrough I thought, well, that wasn't bad. It wasn't good either, but... the thing is, I got like, because I got Haku with the, it was like the up and the Y combo. Instead of just spamming Y, no analog involved. Oh Jesus, where am I going? No, where am I going? Oh fuck. Ah, Jesus Christ, that was atrocious. Although that, at the same time, that might be worth writing down, because so far I'm only taking routes for comparisons, not trying to skip fences. That could potentially be faster. But yeah, I think I'll just spam Y. I think that's the trick to getting through Haku. I mean, it won't work all the time, but for the most part, it can be reliable more times than most others with other combos. There's the spike. like flat out, I am going to uninstall it and just do streams on the iMac, I think, from now on. It's kind of getting stupid. I used the software I'm using now to record all the music. Well, it was all the music, but that shortly changed when I found that, you know, about 25% of the music was all, you know, recorded fine, but, you know, audio problems, video glitches, which make the audio spike. It's like, oh, fuck God's sake, I gotta bloody re-record, you know, a huge chunk of the music on the iMac side. What the hell? And I like to think that that's, you know, why I was as pushed for time as I was getting everything out. I would have had a lot more time, I think, had there been no issues. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, that's... okay, yep. This is why it's a good practice run, not an actual run. Oh. Now this is a waste of time too, is it? Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. Alright. When your mind shuts off for a minute. Eek. Really? Alright, let's see if I can get this one. It'd be nice. So I kind of butchered this in the playthrough. Of course, it had to be the boss. Didn't it? I swear, if this still mucks up because I didn't hit the trigger, I'm gonna be triggered. Fuck you. Okay. What's going on? Are we really taking this long? Giving it its own dedicated loading screen? I mean, it probably would have been faster to just run back, to be honest. I would have done that, I didn't know there was going to be a bloody loading screen. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do it right this time. So I really need to get into the habit of actually avoiding those fucking paper bombs, landing there instead of pretending that I've hit the thing. No, you have to actually land on the damn thing and actually skipping this. And of course it's the boss again.
Oh.
Fuck's sake. Come on, it's not like this was record pace territory. But come on, you know? Give me some slack. I mean, the sad thing is I kind of, I kind of did know that I had to land, but clearly it hasn't fucking sunk in enough if I'm, still here. Still, I mean, should cut myself some slack there. I mean, really, we're talking about 3 years since the last time I was actually doing runs, but don't give me excuses, give me results. Okay, can we at least skip this guy 2 times, please? Okay, that's 1. Now do that one more time. You owe me for the 2 bandits I just went up against. 1 hour marker. So you can't skip the ancient coins setup that it shows you, the cutscene that it shows you. You can skip the herb setup, the herb cutscene, when you're getting herbs for Haku. You can't skip the herb cutscene now, after the herb cutscene with Haku. Thank you. I have no idea if that's going to do anything. No. Actually looked like it made it slower, to be honest, because I heard the sound of it supposedly going away, but, then it didn't. Yeah, interesting to note. A future reference or whatever. Alright, now let's do what I didn't do. And do this without saving and loading. I don't know why the hell I did that. I had no reason to, and I didn't even... I really had no reason to. I don't know why I did that when I did. I actually forget if this does anything. I don't think it does. Might have just seen my gameplay a little different. That was because of the, again, bringing up the menu. I like to think that it actually spikes the AI a little bit, in a good way though. I could be flat out wrong, but I like to think that it does. I mean, if it spikes my gameplay, I mean, come on, what the heck? Why not? Because, it makes sense why it would kind of, at the least, kind of confuse it, I always love that little route. There's the timer, yeah. I think the first time, I played this would have been March or April 08. And, I really have grown up with this game. It does mean a lot to me. I mean, damn, it literally got me into the franchise. And what a way to get into the franchise. A lot of people say the same thing about, like, 06, but in a mildly negative way. Oh, wow, what a bad game to get you into the Sonic franchise. But with this game, it's definitely a lot more positive. But I think the thing that kind of gets a bit overlooked is the amount of differences there are in the plots of both this and Broken Bond. How they do still tell the same story, but how they'll sacrifice little plot details that they don't want to include or haven't got the resources to include. For instance, Kabuto does not exist in this game's story at all. And they make damn sure to edit him out of the cutscenes, so there's no continuity errors or whatever. Unless, of course, they can't get away with it. Actually, what am I saying? No, they do. So I was thinking of the preliminary exams. But no, he doesn't even appear there because he bails out in the show. Another example is Shizune. She does not exist at all in Broken Bond. So you can imagine my surprise when I eventually went into the show and I was like, oh my goodness, all these characters are here, but they're not in the games. Again, in this game, Shikamaru is with Naruto when they go visit Lee in the hospital, but this game edits it in such a way where it makes it seem like Naruto and Gaara are the only ones there. It may seem minor, but that's what I mean. It's very easy for those details to be overlooked to anyone who has already read the manga or already seen the anime and goes into these games. Whereas for someone like me, where it's quite literally the opposite, it comes as that much more of a surprise when I find out that, oh wow, there was more characters involved with certain scenes. It's a very interesting experience. I think that was part of the reason too why I was a bit I don't want to say let down, but I was just thinking I was a bit unfortunate that that Ubisoft didn't put the anime cutscenes the same way they did for this game, but for Broken Bond, and instead went in-game. Because, you get to admire the in-game graphics for the time, sure, but because I didn't have access to watching the show at the time, it just kind of, I didn't have a way of watching the show, because I used to watch it on Toasted TV back in the day when it was airing, but they stopped airing it when it got to the episode where you meet Jiraiya. So thanks to this game, I was able to find out what happens after that. But when we get to Broken Bond, I was even more curious how the anime handled certain plot elements, certain arcs. I wish for that reason I recorded my reaction, because, wow. Experience. Yeah. Storm 2, again, same. I was hoping for the longest time that Ubisoft would do Shippuden, but I think it got to about 2011, and I was like, they did a yearly sequel for Broken Bond. I feel like they would have done it by now. I don't really want to, but alright, might as well get into Storm. I've already played the first one. Alright, fine, let's grab Storm 2. And yeah, experience Shippuden that way. So that too was also quite an experience, going from that to the anime. I kind of got the idea that they were also shifting story elements or minor plot details when I got to the Sasuke leaving Orochimaru, because I actually had seen that online, because I was really curious how that got resolved, simply because, again, there was like no Ubisoft Shippuden. So when I saw that, the arena was a bit different, the dialogue was a little bit different, I was like, okay, so expect some changes. Oops. But I think what really threw me for a loop was the conclusion to Storm 3 and how it picks up in Storm 4, because it's just one big battle in the show, but they completely, it's like they turn it into two different battles, or two different wars almost. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, wow, that's a first. I've never heard that. No, you do not get Shikamaru for making everyone happy. I do remember wondering if there was a way to get Shikamaru outside of just, connecting to the Ubisoft hotlines, but 'cause I remember just thinking, if there is an alternative way, I really gotta, explore everything all over again, see if there's like, continuations or like other parts of the map that I haven't found because I haven't, reached those areas because I keep running out of, chakra balance with my water walking chakra concentration. Oof. I always forget how big a health bar and chakra bar Orochimaru has. Set up a comparison to see if doing a jutsu before they rage is faster than dealing with the rage. How did that miss? Bruh, come on, here we go. Also, there's the factor that getting everyone happy in the village is kind of possible, but kind of not. It's possible in the sense that you can indeed make everyone happy on the roster by holding down the Y button, doing it there, but not everyone as an NPC actually gets happy. There's one lady outside the forest area where you train to learn the walk on water jutsu. She never, ever, ever gets happy, and I've tried several times to glitch it to make her happy, to not take the walk, the teleporters back to the village, and I've tried everything with the mission that's supposed to make her happy. She just never gets happy, so yeah, I don't know if something is supposed to trigger if you do make her happy, if you make everyone in the village happy NPC-wise. Because I've never actually done that before, but as far as the roster goes, you only really get an achievement from memory. But at the end of the day, the roster is mainly what registers the achievement, because about a year ago I actually found a glitch where you can trick autosaves. What the hell? You can trick autosaves and a lovelorn villager, well actually a few lovelorn villagers, to basically give you unlimited NPCs to make happy. So long as you rinse and repeat the method to do so, and by doing so, you can actually get everyone happy with the lovelorn villagers alone. So it's a little something I like to call the autosave glitch, the ASG speedrun category, which I only recently put on SRC. Yeah, I was hoping, sir. I'll certainly keep trying, but yeah, everything I've tried so far just does not seem to work. The only reason I can maybe think of why it doesn't trigger is because of how far away the mission actually concludes. Although I say that, it still doesn't really help the case, since you make other people happy even further away. But if I could somehow do the mission within the village, I'd like to think that would trigger it. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe my eyes. How the heck did he not rage? I'll never know. Let's hope I get that again. What? How did I miss? Oh, I punched right into that, didn't I? Eek. What am I doing? Oh, I didn't get that. Generous AI, I'll take it. Wow. Close. Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I actually got this to load back to the village a lot faster on the last playthrough. It's like right now I could do it on that last frame. What? Oh, what? I didn't get the dialogue skip, even though I spoke with Sensei. Why did that not work? Did I cancel out of it too soon? Maybe that's got something to do with it. Ah, what the frick? Come on. The hell was that? Oh, dude. He seems to slow down so considerably here. Ooh, I didn't get the cling. Let's go. Oh. I experimented a lot with this, that ninja race in the last playthrough, because I really strongly believe that it can be skipped in the same way the next one can be skipped, without going through any of the rings or whatever. I think it is just a case of getting from point A to point B, no matter the cost. Only thing is finding where that bit of collision or whatever is. Usually, in the case of Broken Bond and this game, sometimes in this game, it's just as simple as getting to where the final ring is, but unfortunately that does not happen in the last ninja race we just did. Doesn't happen in that case, so for that reason, I'd like to think that it still is around, it's just in a different location. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I could have skipped this dialogue too if I got the LB. That's the second time. That's what I failed to remember. I remembered last second, but yeah, too little too late. Okay, at least I know that now for next time. I have a feeling it might also improve the slowdown that we're witnessing now, because I don't recall getting this much slowdown when I got it. Oof, that was close. Oh, this is hardware, yeah. Don't know how emulating the game is going these days, but I know it's come a long way, but I'm not sure if the game's completable yet. Okay, let's see if I can get this in a few tries. Or first try, that'll be nice. I'll take it. Let's go. Ah. Flat out forgot what I was doing. Oh, jeez. That's why let's get that splits, I guess. And again, I didn't turn around. So I didn't know I could do this, but apparently you can actually soft lock the game again, simply by saving it and loading in and talking to this farmer. I'm not sure if it's now. I think it's actually when you come back, when you get the shovel or whatever it is you get first. Slow down. I'd be really curious to see how this actually would look and perform on, you know, like at full speed, be it emulating or on Series X. Because it's one thing to like eliminate all the slowdown to load in a second or two, but I'm actually really curious about the map more so, because that thing is like ridiculously delayed. I really do wonder if it would improve with a bit of performance. Ooh, that's close. I know this would be a lot faster too, being able to jump immediately. Well, and land of waves at least. That's a first. I wish they kept this dynamic of like having filler missions as social quests and the canon stuff as like ninja missions for Broken Bond. That would have been ideal. Damn. Yeah. Come on, one more. And the crossing too early. That's what didn't I? Yep. Oh, so basic and timing. I think I even got it in the last playthrough.
本気で口寄せの術を成功させたいんならもっと死ぬ気でやんなきゃ無理無理命をかけることだ当たり前だってばよいつだって俺ってば命がけだ
Huh. Man, I really got that stuck with me for the rest of this freaking run. Damn it. Should I just save and quickly load? Because I don't think it would make that big of a difference, but at the same time, talking about, you know, graphics that do have a very slight influence on the performance. Come on. Thank you. Not that that accomplishes anything, but I wanted to show this cool visual if it'll work now. Yeah, and Sasuke at the back. Yeah, that actually does kill time, but you know, it is what it is. It's a fancy visual. Thought that was interesting to explore. Now, can we just, you know, not get jutsu? Just, you know, for once, please? Oof, got me with that. I was about to say he's trying his damnedest to get me with that killer combo. Fucking hell. Fuck it. Don't want to get bloody KO. Come on. Yeah, better like a rage delay than a bloody KO and memory clip delay. Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought I dodged that. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. No jutsu for once. Oh man. He loves that bloody double hit killer combo move. You know, that's just a guaranteed go-to consistently every run. works, right? I think that is actually faster. I could be wrong. I mean, of course, if you do get the hit in. Because you are essentially skipping past the rage and getting your hit at the same time. Did not deserve that. Nice. I think that's just faster to do it, you know, each input instead of just trying to roll it into it. I mean, it does work, but it easily messes up at the same time. I'm pretty proud of that. I am pretty proud of that, actually. Considering the amount of freaking times I messed up. I mean, crap, man. I got freaking what? I got the one. The biggest mistake easily was the freaking the second filler. And I like didn't land on the thing that's supposed to load the next part of the game. Because of which I kept on going forward. I fought an unnecessary bandit. And then I went back, I loaded back. Got the right skip. But instead of skipping the bandit, I fought the same bandit again. And both times it was bandit boss, which means more health. And a little bit more spiked AI, I think. So that automatically means, you know, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster as far as runs go. Shit, I even got the bandit at the very start in the first filler. Yeah, actually, if you take away those 3 unnecessary bandits battles, I think that low-key could have been record territory. Maybe even record. Because, you know, those 2 bandit boss battles specifically, they do take up a bit of time. Especially since you are in the second filler, when you have the sprinting and your health bar's kind of gone up a little bit. Yeah, I actually think that could have potentially been a record if I managed to avoid all those you know, there's 3 bandits specifically. And I've always said that too, that like, right, in the current state of the world record, it's actually pretty crap compared to the current strats that I'm using. The only reason I got the record, and the reason it's such a low time, is because I didn't get all the unnecessary bandits. And that's really the main thing that's kind of preventing these faster strats from actually getting me the record. Because so far I think the only real times I've been, you know, playing this game is pretty much on its anniversary. Because I think, yeah, the last time I did do some kind of like a run would have been, yeah, this time last year. But I didn't, I think I only did like 1 attempt, and even then I don't even know if it was this category. I mean, regardless, this is like the first time I'm actually gonna do more than 1, and I'm actually gonna try to go for the world record for once. But considering that's the first time, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm gonna write that down. Oh, okay. But I have done faster, I guess. So, last year, for the anniversary, I was actually in the 43s, so that's interesting. So I'm actually pretty consistent in the speed. I am. It's not like I'm, you know, like a good 5 minutes or so behind. That's kind of reassuring. Okay, so I'll just 44 that. 40. I love this track. I don't know if you guys can hear it, because it's kind of like a sadness and sorrow meets loneliness, kind of merged together, sort of. But what I like about it is that it's the very first bit of music that we actually hear in this game in gameplay. But instead of it just being the guitar solo looped, they actually add like a bit of a flute on top of it, which again really kind of gives it that sadness and sorrow, and loneliness vibes, because they both kind of have that flute and guitar going. And it actually sounds like this version is a bit trimmed down, because it sounds like towards the end it kind of cuts to the end. So makes me wonder if the version that we get in gameplay was like maybe a guitar solo kind of part. Well, not really a guitar solo, but you know what I mean, where there's no flute. And maybe there's even more progression that we haven't heard. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened. We literally have like a version of a Sakura's Rage theme that has, you know, a bit of a lead guitar going on that never even made it to both Rise of a Ninja or Broken Bond. It was only heard in a bit of a trailer. I remember seeing this for the first time thinking, ooh, okay, so that's a bit of a tease for the next game, but it never, well, I don't want to say never clicked, but it didn't fully register in my mind that these were the 2 figures in Broken Bond that obviously are Itachi and Kasame. Mainly because of the hats. I think that was really what threw me off. Because, you know, again, you don't see that in the game. And away. have the world record in the playlist? Yes, I do. Okay, so what I don't get is why I couldn't find that when I was in the playlist. Never mind. Yeah, let's go back here. Okay. Yeah, I've got about enough time to do one more run, and I might have to wrap it up for this part, but I do intend to return afterward. I might actually return on the iMac because I'm working on a couple of Naruto projects on Final Cut Pro doing video editing, so yeah, it would be nice to stream that, the video editing process of that. The only problem is because, well, ever since I've set up my new iMac, and I've been doing nothing but streams on, or all my streams on the PC side, I haven't actually set up OBS or anything for streaming on the iMac. So yeah, that's the only real thing that's kind of slowing me down. But and then there's also the factor that, like, if I go to do another run, I don't actually have a timer, so I'm actually gonna have to set up a timer there too. So I certainly would like to stream my video editing because it kind of kills two birds with one stone as far as like streaming something Naruto related, streaming a bit of Resident Ninja. Don't know. But for now, I'm gonna push that there. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. I did another one, and that was 46:27. So, okay, wow, that was really slow then. Okay, interesting. I'm guessing that was in correlation with the ASG. No, it wasn't, because that was a separate date. What's this? Is that still available? Yes, it is. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh wow, I was even in the 47s at one point. That's depressing. But I kind of bounced that to 43. Yo, so I have actually been in the 43s more than a couple of times. In an attempt to nab the record with the better and more modern strats, but no, still 3 years onwards, and it's still there, still up there. But hopefully that'll change today, and what a day it would be for the record to change on its anniversary. Let's see, 126. Wait. Yeah, it really was 2019. Wow. I remember too, back then I actually did intend to, leave it for like at least a little bit. The main thing was I was going to leave it for I was going to leave it until other runners submitted something to SRC, and if that didn't happen, I'd wait at least 3 years before doing something else. And I wasn't expecting it, but we actually got 2 or 3 runs within those 3 years, which is really amazing. But instead of coming back, you know, when the other runs got submitted, I did end up waiting that full 3 years, and you know, here I am. Anyway, yeah, let's get that prepped. Yeah, back here. Okay, yeah, that's documented, so I can yeet that back to normal. Hopefully there'll be no more capture card issues. And now, while I'm here, let's put... Huh? What the heck? I can't change the audio in here? That's bizarre. I could have sworn you could do that. Anyway, put that to new. Yeah, I don't really see any noticeable changes in the performance. Well, mostly the loading screens, I mean, by having the Japanese audio. So yeah, I don't. Actually, before I get started, I need a new water bottle. Probably want a cracker. Sorry if that was loud. Just realized I closed that right in front of it. Okay, that's ready, that's ready. That's also a bit choppy, and I don't like that very much. Why isn't it going full screen? Now it's not. Come on. I can't run. Maybe if I command tab it, control tab it. And if it wants to learn, then it is. Come on. Okay. Control tab. Thank you. Okay. So is that working? Yes, it is. Good. Alright. And we're good to go. Alright. So 3, 2, 1, start. Forgot that happens.
昔ようこありけその狐9つの尾ありその
Pretty certain that the track that plays here is Land of Waves, but I also do know at the least that this does play in the menu for online play when you're in the lobby. Which is kind of interesting that they chose this of all things. Like, bruh, you're in the ramen frickin' shop and you're not even listening to the ramen, restaurant music. You listen to. I finally got that. Let's go. No, instead you're listening to this stealthy, ninja-like music whilst you're chowing down on a bit of ramen. I'm trying to understand how that actually works. How does the Japanese audio DLC work? Does it have like a copy of every single cutscene within its files? I can't believe I haven't actually bothered to like look into it, because it does strike me as curious or even a little odd how it works. Really? Wish we got more nighttime action in this game. Pretty sure I got the inventory screen then. Well, I don't want to say screen, but the inventory menu or the animation to enter it to work. Try to go for the grab. I wish we got Ibiki in this game. See, that's another thing. That's another character that, you have no knowledge of at all. You don't even exist in this game. Yosh. I find it a bit interesting. Like, I know it's a different map, but I do find it interesting that they had to actually load it into a different, like, daytime map instead of, kind of fade it, transition it from nighttime to, this. Maybe they thought it would be a bit unconvincing. But then, yeah, no. I guess, no, probably more so the fact that it is, again, two separate maps, and it's not an actual day-night cycle going on. Which is basically why, you've got things like bigger boulders, more obstacles at this part right here, and no obstacles at all right now. Because, again, it's, it's not the same. And that's the same for the sunset version of Konoha at the start of the game. I actually really like this little interaction between the third and Naruto, because this is the first time that we're getting an interaction with the third since, you know, Naruto wrongfully, you know, took the scroll, and of course without knowing. And instead of being strict or harsh or anything, welcomes him, you know, hello Naruto kind of thing. It's a beautiful day today. It's just, you know, it tells you everything you need to know about this character. Because he really is like your Dumbledore kind of figure. Well, that was close. Whereas compared to first time we see the third Hokage, after the scroll incident in the anime, it's when they're arguing about the regulation picture that he has taken where he looks like a clown. And it's a funny moment, but, you know, it starts with them, you know, arguing, and, you know, whereas here it's a bit more civil and peaceful, and it's like, you know, you haven't done anything wrong, you were used, essentially. So, welcome back. We're here for you. Yeah, so I won't go for the ramen this time since I only really need to use it once. Although I say that, then again, yeah, there's that bandit thing that I forgot about. So maybe it, yeah, was worth going there. Yeah, I might make a detour then. But I think I'll do it when I get the sprint, because right now it's not really worth trying to detour without the sprint. Good, finally. For once we haven't bloody glitched it or messed it up or whatever. You know, just thinking about it, there's a gold coin in there, and that just reminded me of a time when, in runs, where when you would do that one ninja race, yeah, you'd have to do like a super long ninja race around the village, and in that super long ninja race, you essentially have. You essentially have an opportunity to get a gold coin. Well, actually, a couple of gold coins in the same race. And the trick when speedrunning this is to not collect a single gold coin, because if you collect just one, the first one you get brings up basically your tutorial screen, just telling you trivia about it, like what it is, what it does, what it's useful for, and how rare they are in comparison to ancient coins. killer run. We're not that far yet. We're not that fast. Thankfully it wasn't too much of a detour, but fuck me. I need to get my priorities straight. And this is... See, the thing is, I'm looking at the pattern of the spirals, and they're not actually lagging. The only thing that lags during the dialogue is the text, and I think the renders. Because aside from that, it doesn't seem like the game itself is actually slowing down or lagging, you know? So I do find that interesting. Again, that's what I should be getting all the time, goddammit. Not those glitchy delays. Again, I thought I was going to clean. Oh. Did my run just die? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Hopefully you guys could hear it from the TV, even if quiet. I am so lucky that that happened during a time where the game, you know, I don't have to be playing. I don't know what the heck happened there. And it's not full screen. It is. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. But I must say, aside from that one weird detour, yeah, not too bad so far. Not too bad. I get the feeling that this actually helped in the last run. Taking this reverse route instead of what I used in the record. I mean, I could be flat out wrong, but I am really surprised how good the time was. I mean, yeah, sure, it wasn't in the 43s, but it's still, you know, it wasn't that far off at the same time. Like, okay, maybe 2 minutes off, yeah, maybe then, but... Not even that. Because if you think about it too, you're essentially cutting through the village, cutting through the outskirts. The only tricky thing is, I guess, here. It's like if I keep going down this direction compared to the last run, what do you do now? Do you kind of cut through and, you know, yeet it up here? Again, kind of experimental. If I'm smart, and when I'm done with this, I might download the stream and just set up a comparison like that. But yeah, because I've already got like the comparison set up for the what's already considered the fastest route. So if I just set that up in a video editor with the two attempts today, should hopefully have a good answer on what is faster. Ooh, that's a thought. Maybe the reasoning for why it takes so long to load that next bit of dialogue is actually because I'm so far away where I was, and it's kind of trying to relocate where I am now, repositioned. Nice. Damn. Man, punching into that, moving into that, sure, but when you don't move and you were far away, and you still get grabbed, it's like, I think that combo is more reliable than the others, because the Y, the up and Y combo it is useful for quickly going into like a killer combo, but only downside to that is, you know, it is more easier for the AI to sub out of that. Sure, these, you know, bandits, they can't do that because, you know, they don't really have chakra, but even so. Just seems to catch him off guard more. And they seem, you know, they do recover fairly quick too. Not that the other one didn't. Still. Okay, here we go. Let's try to get this. Nice. Yeah, bloody staggered. Still got the skip though. I like to think that I just confused the heck out of the AI. Because I said it before, but it does seem as though that is what happens. And I got the turnaround, let's go. Huh, that's bizarre. I just noticed Hokage's hands weren't clipping into his bloody gear or whatever. What's up with that? Does he have different backhand animations that I'm not aware of? I thought it was all one looping thing. Maybe not. Oh, fuck's sake. I mean, really, the amount of times that happens, it would have to be during a run like this. I mean, sure, this isn't amazing, but still. Let's just hope I don't get freaking the bandit below after this. Why is he still freaking alive? Eee. Oh boy. I didn't get the talk. No. Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Talking about a 7-second skip right there. Oh. That worked. Better not have collision. Please have no bandit here. Yeah, bandit. Yeah. I'll keep going. I might as well. I mean, I just don't like restarting runs that, you know, are 30 minutes within the damn thing, you know. And if I were to restart, I'd be kind of pushing my time. I'll keep going, but I just desperately hope that I freaking, you know, don't get the rest of the bandits, and if I do, they're not bandit bosses. Yo, I just realized, what if I saved here? Like, actually, would it bypass the timing of the spikes being up? Because that actually would be the perfect time to pause and save. Yeah, for reals. At least get this talk skip. There we go. Thank you. At least we got one. At least we got one. I'll take that. But yeah, I just thought of it now. What if I just pause and save it where the spikes are? Because I'm not that far away from the treasure. I'd like to think that, you know, it would still produce the same effect. You know, having no mission update. Okay, what would have happened if I actually accepted that challenge just then, I wonder? Probably nothing. I must admit, that first talk skip is actually pretty, you know, precise. Yeah, you do have to kind of be in a certain spot to really trigger the ability to speak sooner rather than later. It almost seems frame perfect. Or pixel perfect, I should say. just avoided that. This location gives me the impression that I can actually get here. Just based on the fact that there is no loading screen. Wouldn't surprise me if it's like somewhere either below or far off screen. Now let's see if I can do this without butchering it. Yeah, I knew I timed that badly. Oh well. I'll be right there. Wasn't too shabby compared to the last attempt, at least. But I gotta work on my aim, I think. Gotta remember not to butcher this either. Again, good jutsu cycle. I'll do that all the time. See if I can get a triple cycle here. That is really difficult to do. Like, you flat out have to spam the heck out of it if you're gonna get that. I always try to get a jump there. It's just like, I don't know. I think if this were ported to Series X, it would, you probably could do it, because I feel like there'd be enough frames to get a jump in before. engine they called this. I think it was the Jade engine, they said on Wikipedia. Which is cool that they actually, you know, specifically, you know, made an engine specifically for these games. It's not like they built off of, you know, Assassin's Creed or Prince of Persia or anything like that. I respect it, you know, it's one thing to take inspiration from like how you're gonna do your level design, but you know, to have your engine built from the ground up, that's, you know, it's impressive. See if I don't, you know, if I can get this without messing up. I mean, to be fair, it is easy to do. It's just timing, really, and sometimes pressure and nerves can get to you. Oh, almost hit the gold coin. Okay, here we go. There you go. It's just timing. You know, it really is just as simple as, you know, calm the fuck down. Wait a few seconds, then, you know, make your double jump. It's more like a second, but you get my point. See, now that is interesting, because I was going to mention it before, but opponents can actually sub out of the down and Y combo, or it's not even a combo, but that move specifically. But I have found that the up and Y combo, the opponents, the AI does seem to sub more out of that than, you know, the former. Probably because, you know, we're talking about one combo as opposed to, you know, 2 or 3 hits for the combo, you know? At least I got some hits in that raid. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, still trying. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, triple Y is always a good combo to use in that battle. It might not land all the time, but when you're in rage mode specifically, that is a good way to really drain the health in that particular match, that particular battle. Real nasty AI. Yeah, god damn, this is so much faster. I'm just saying. Shadows always confuse me. There's like a shadow there. And it's not attached to any character. It makes me wonder if there's something or someone under the map at that point in the game. Whoa. Like clutching these lands. hell is this? That bastard. I can't believe I ran back instead of sprinting. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay, let's see if I can get this without me mucking it up. See, now I'd rather do that than, you know, do what I did last time where I thought I hit it when I very clearly had not. See if I can skip this one. Yes, let's fucking go. Now again, please. Yes, thank you. Just gotta do that one more time, and we are bandit-less in this fella mission. Now, why the hell would you want to do that? Oh god, where the hell did I land? Thankfully, not all the way down. Man, that would have messed up my strat. Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really gonna make me go all the way over here just to do this. And you're still gonna fuck up. Okay, one of those days, alright. Still having one of those days. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Just jump down there, for fuck's sake. Holy shit. Fuck me. Yeah, I'll come back for that. Now, skippy, please. I don't care, as long as I skip. I don't care, as long as I skip. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, so stressful. Main thing is we skip the bandits. The skippable bandits at that. So it turns this potentially long mission into a quite literally like a one bandit filler mission, which is pretty impressive considering you know, essentially skipping what, I think 3 or 4. Though the sad thing is that with all that crappy platforming shenanigans at the start, trying to jump down, it probably was the equivalent of, you know, going up against one of the bandits. As much as I hate to say it. Still, we got that done in sub 1, so I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know if that's a good time, to be honest, but I don't want to know. It's only going to make me more pressured if I know I'm going fast. I'm trying to think when's a good time to actually go for the what the fuck? The ramen. But I can't think of what's a good time. I'll have to do it when I... No, I can't even do it when I get to Jiraiya, because that kind of, you know, messes that whole thing up. Because you can't really go to the shop during a ninja race, at least I'm pretty certain you can't. Damn. See, that's another thing too. She doesn't really need an introduction, but the fact that she's just the one that you're speaking with during the starts of these, like, you know, exams. I actually distinctly remember thinking, oh, okay, so this must be someone we're, you know, going in the exam with. I didn't know that she was the proctor. I'm pretty certain that there is nothing that states that, oh yeah, I'm the proctor. Starting right now, you're in my world kind of thing, you know? Lucky. that was a pretty, you know, you try to go for a gaming ninja or a medical ninja, but to get a journey ninja right off the bat, I was lucky. Oof, that lag there. I wonder if I really do wonder if I can skip this, because like I can move clearly when it loads me in past that battle. I'm wondering if I can move, I should be able to pause and save, and if I can do that, could I theoretically skip that entire long camera panning animation thing? Because, you know, saving and loading tends to skip some things, so could it potentially skip cameras? And, I mean, you know, it skips the mission updates, so why not the camera? Wishful thinking, sure, but I don't recall testing it. Could have sprinted and done that. Oh well. I really do miss these tree action sequences. The gameplay, I mean. Like, I get why they changed it, but at the same time, I don't know, just, I like the challenge. It seems like, no, if you want to fucking jump in trees really fucking fast, you gotta work at it, you gotta be good to stay up there and to stay fast. Broken Bond, you can quite literally press nothing after you know, just start jumping. Actually, no, not even that. I forgot, it just automatically starts you jumping. So no, you actually don't have to press a freaking thing, and you can still get through it. Yeah, that's some good sickness right there. Oh, I'm grateful. I never got that, how you get that wrong and then that automatically takes health. It's like, bro, what the frick? It's not even like a trap like that. All that. So it was a bit ugly. For a tree action sequence, it's not like me. Alright, hopefully I'll get through this a bit more quicker than normal. You idiot. Yeah, one job. Cool. Power rage that time. That's not too shabby. They really did this justice, this area. It's so unbelievably detailed and accurate to the anime's take on it. Or in general, the source material. It really is. It's just breathtaking how freaking... Yeah, up there it is. Be curious if, I don't know, just to... fuck that time up. Be curious to see the Holmes' take on this. spamming that same fucking move. Rage, let's fucking go. Like any no rage is like a freaking godsend. Okay, let's see if I don't mess this up for a change. Because I think it was just as simple as, oh, I cancelled too freaking too early, too soon. I think at least. Good, I got it. But, oh boy. Still have to cycle through some menus, so... Nah, wasn't as bad as I was thinking. Still gotta work on trying to not pause it when I skip cutscenes. Battles, it's, you know, that's one thing. But cutscenes to gameplay, work on it. See, that little frame before it loads this little in-game cutscene makes me wonder if that's perhaps potentially where the collision is to end the ninja race. I would think so, because it's kind of in the same direction as one where one of the rings is. Still, can't help but wonder though. See, this is what I'm talking about. No ramen. So the only way to do this would be to branch to the left before crossing the bridge and doing it that way. But compared to skipping through those minor amounts of dialogue, it's nothing. You know, it's not worth it. So I think when we get access to the ramen shop, just buy one. You know, just do it then and there. Come on. I hate it when that happens, when they've only got one hit left and they, you know, all that. I don't get why I can consistently move out of this specific mission update, but literally every other one, not so much. Why? Why is that programming different? Yeah, if I could get what I got last time, that would be really great. I could do that. Thank you. I like to think that I've gotten a pretty good handle on that. I was going to say it last time, but I do feel as though if I get the jump, I can get it. Of course, it's still a, you know, bastard as far as the terrain goes, so that's why I can, you know, still fall in. But as far as getting the jump, I think I'm good. I think I've, yeah, I think I'm starting to finally get some consistency going with that. Because for the longest time it was so inconsistent to me. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why? I know I can do it, but I just can't seem to get consistency. But I think it is as simple as just steering a little bit to the right when you would think that going forward you're going to cover more distance. And I think, you know, I mean, obviously that technically is true, but I think in this case with the water and the way its terrain works, I think it's a case of if you steer to the right, that specific part of the water has, you know, a part where you can kind of step on the water a little bit. Which, you know, automatically means it's, you know, possible for me to, what the hell? Oh. Yeah, which automatically means it's possible for me to, yeah, land there with a sprint hop. And get to land, so oof, the slowdown. I'm like borderline tempted to just save it, load it, and then go into the battle in case that like refreshes the memory or whatever, the cache. Wait, did he just take damage when I took damage? Did we actually just do a double? Because it kind of looked and sounded like that. I'll have to double check that if I remember. Whoa! I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, fucking hell. No. I think not. Probably isn't even faster. Yeah, be right, and the pressure's getting to me. Oh, fuck you. There you go. Let's just pretend that rage would have happened had I not quit. Pretty good actually for that particular battle. What the? Oy, oy, oy. Okay. good if I could get, you know, the skip this time. That'd be nice. I mean, the thing is to, I guess, memorize the inputs, but most of all, get the timing. Get you fucking done, right. I used to be so good at it back in the day. And now, fuck. I mean, that's twice in the same freaking set of attempts. I'm actually going to purchase the thingy, one of the combos, because I want to prevent both Neji and Gaara from going into that specific thingy. Keep missing it. I think I got it. Wasting too much time. So I've actually got a pretty good time. Don't want to fuck it up by going, ooh, combo. Pretty sure I got it, but it looked kind of weird. It looked like it was something else, but you know. It looked like the forward XXX, YX, I think it was. I think my mind's just playing tricks on me, because I'm pretty sure it was second to last, the AXXY combo. The first combo he tries, and it's literally his spam. And again, it's like 3 or 4 times within the first 10 seconds. Freaking hell. What a spammer. Yeah, I didn't, after all that, I didn't get the fucking combo. So I was right, I didn't get it. Ugh. What's wrong? Can't do Jutsu with rage? Thought you could be Hokage? So sir, never. Suk. Nice. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty good time. But at the same time, I kinda low-key don't want this to be record just based on the fact that I freaking had to bloody quit out of the Elgato. But even the game, well, I said quit out of the game, it wasn't like I actually closed out of it and went back to the dashboard. But quitting out and having to load it back from the menu kinda bothers me. Because it does feel as though it kinda takes away from the run. Although right about now I'm more frustrated if anything about the Elgato. A lot of the times it sure is, to fuck up. Choose a good run. I mean, I do have the TV audio on, so it's not like it's completely gone. You can kind of hear what's going on. Like I said, thankfully, it was during a part of the game where it's, not really a whole lot of gameplay going on. A lot of like cycling through dialogue and cutscenes. That'll do it. Butchered that. I didn't need to do that combo. Woo! That's pretty good. Did it both. I'm going for time. Ooh, sub 140 in this section. Ooh, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. And kind of bad. Kind of want this to be a record, but I kind of don't. Put it this way, if I do get record, I've essentially achieved my goal for this entire stream. I mean, I literally was about to do different parts in attempts to get record, so if I get it now, cool. That's a really good fucking looking time. I just don't want to butcher it during this QT, that's all. It's like that, my freaking thumb just slipped off the bloody input. Still got it, but shit. 141, or it's not timing. 141.0. Fuck yeah. And I had a feeling I was gonna hit time and it wasn't gonna pause. What? Is that it? I think that's it. That doesn't look right. Is that it there? That looks like it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, not even 42. 143.13. We totally surpassed, you know, just not even that. We went beyond even 42. That's pretty impressive. Says a lot about the new strats too. So I guess how am I going for time? I mean, I'm gonna have to stop now anyway because I am out of time. But I don't need to return now as far as like, because again the whole point was to aim for the world record, or at the least get some good times and to rust my strats and see what works, what doesn't, what's fast, what's not. But now it's like, well, I knew that it was like a record that could easily be taken with if you were to perform all the new strats and not mess up too badly as far as skipping bandits and all that. But holy crap, I was not expecting a whole minute to yeah, be trimmed off, because like, yeah, 143.21. A whole minute. That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And that was like really my second attempt. I'm actually really glad I didn't freaking restart, because it was on my mind. I was thinking of doing a restart because I got that one bandit in the first filler. I was like, oh, I'll keep going because, you know, considering the fact I got the same bandit, you know, the last time, and I actually was not that far off time wise. No, I'll keep going. Alright, Ubisoft Naruto. Yeah, holy crap. I so wanted that to be a thing. And I'd like to think it still could be a thing, but, you know, it literally is wishful thinking, and, I mean, the fact of the matter is, you know, they sold the licenses to, Namco, Bandai, the company that does the Storm games, so, I don't know what's going on with that, if they're doing like a Storm 5 Boruto style, but, it would be very interesting though if they ever were to somehow get the licenses back and tackle Naruto now, like almost remastering these games, as well as, you know, kind of like what happened with Crash, you know, having like the first 3 games remastered and then having Crash 4 as the new game, kind of like that, you know, they remaster Resident Ninja, Brick and Bond, be it as one game or not, probably one game, kind of like Storm 1, and then, you know, do a Shippuden title, Return of a Ninja, I don't know. A New Dawn or something, I don't know, yeah. But the whole point, but the main reason why I think it'd be interesting if they did it now is that, unlike literally every other game, and I really do mean that, literally every other game, this would be the one Naruto game that is being made after not just the manga, but even the anime has finished. And because of which, there's more direction with where to go and how to set up things, how to foreshadow things. Because that's kind of my one minor gripe with Storm 3 and 4 specifically. 2 I didn't really have a big issue with. If anything, I wish that there was a bit more consistency with the voice cast, because they literally had a different voice actor for Killer Bee and Madara. I always thought that was a pretty interesting contrast, the original voice. It's like, Sasuke, I've got to tell you something, compared to Sasuke, I've got to tell you something. Nah. But, yeah, I cannot express how often I would, like, go on Google Images and look up Naruto Shippuden Ubisoft, and I actually did find, like, a fan art cover of something with the Ubisoft logo and with Shippuden art style. And I thought, oh, is it actually happening? Let's go, because it has Xbox 360. And this was back in the day before Xbox One was a thing. If only. Yeah, I really do wonder how that would have looked, performed. Because if they didn't get rid of the licenses, I assume the game would have been around 09, 2010-ish. Because they went on the yearly sequel for Broken Bond, so wanted to keep that going. It's just something about Naruto open world that's just... You want to be a part of the world. You enjoy being a part of the world. Because it's so fleshed out in the source material. So when you jump in and you see landmarks and you go, oh, there's the hospital, there's the Hokage mansion. It just makes you feel good, It's really and it's not like Storm didn't do that, but having that in open world is just... I think that's why so many fans really just kind of steer to Storm 1 as far as that kind of gameplay goes, compared to the rest. Now let's check the in-game time, shall we? 1:33:19. As opposed to... Let's see... hello? Where are you? There you are. Okay. Oh, I don't even have... Oh, okay, no, never mind. Okay, so the in-game time is 1:35:56. Alright, cool. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright, let's document this. New world record. 1:41. I might actually go back and just really look at the timing, because, like... I mean, specifically, like, when I, assuming I can hear it on the TV, but, or even just in general when I, do that on the keyboard, and see what the time is, because obviously, yeah, it didn't pause when I told it to. But, yeah, that could be sub 141, but probably not, because when I timed it, I saw 41 error, so yeah, good chance it's that. Okay, so yeah, new world record, cha 141 error in game team. Okay, that's that. 1:33:19. Cool. Lovely. There's something about making a world record on the game's anniversary that's just magical. I just enjoy it. Be it speedrunning it, or getting it, or even if, you know, not getting it, just in general speedrunning it on its anniversary. It's just, you know, keeping the game alive all these years later. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do that there. That's really bizarre. The emoji's working on my text, but when I post the damn thing, it doesn't have an emoji. What the hell? Okay. Cool. All right. I think, yeah, that should about do it for now. Yeah, I may return because it'd be nice if I could, like, you know, boost the time even more so and actually have a run without any glitches. But I'm not going to be too, if not. But at the same time, I do also need to stay up for tomorrow because I've got a thingy. Okay, whatever. What's that? Ooh, that looks nice. Anywho, what was I doing? I was going to grab the world record and update the title since it is now no longer the world record. I specifically made that world record as a test too, because I wanted to see what would happen if I did the world record, but I unlisted it. I never actually publicly published it, and instead I kept it unlisted, and I linked it directly to SRC. Because I wanted to see how many views it would get, how many views the SRC site is actually, you know, getting. And, you know, in the course of 3 years, it hasn't even gotten 500 views. Not that I was expecting it to, like, really grow, but I was just curious to see how many views in that time would, you know, the video grow. And I wasn't really expecting comments, but I did get comments. I got likes. I got, I don't know about the dislikes, they hid that. But yeah, I got a few views. But yeah, just in general, it was a nice experiment, nice test to see how that goes. Because I noticed a lot of people were joining back then on the server, and I was wondering if that was to do with that or not. But over time, I wasn't really satisfied with the fact that, for one, it's the world record, but you can't hear my voice because it's the one run I did where I wasn't actually commentating. I don't even think I was streaming. I've got a crap timer on, and I have a really crap watermark banner border thing going on. It's like, what the hell, man? So, been, yeah, meaning to update this for a while, and finally here we are. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that, set that up. I see it's also partially blocked too, so that's also more reason to do these speed runs with my commentary. You know, with less chance of the, you know, algorithm picking up on the music or whatever it picks up on. Yeah, okay. With that is going to do it for now. Again, if I return, might go for an even lower time. Either a sub 41 or a sub 40. If not, I think I will still return maybe not today, but sometime hopefully soon, do some either video editing or Naruto stuff in general, because October's kind of the Naruto month as far as his birthday, this game. I don't know, it just seems to be a Naruto month, so while it's still here, it'd be nice to, get some streams happening. But anyway, yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, till next time, have a good one. And I'm out for now. Peace out, guys.